I'm going to be showing you how to make a magic ring for crocheting. The magic ring is used when you're working in the rounds and you want that inner circle to be nice and tight and not have a space in it like this. The magic ring is just, as it says, it's very magical. Just pull it so that it becomes nice and tight and looks beautiful. So to begin, we're going to take our yarn, leave a little bit of a tail, like that. Hold the yarn in between these two fingers. Place the yarn on top of these three fingers. Wrap the yarn under those three fingers and just tuck it in between these two. Then you'll take the yarn and wrap it behind that first yarn. So here's where we first wrapped, then you'll go behind, and I just like to hold it with my pinky finger just to make sure everything's in place while I'm working. Then you'll take your crochet hook and go under that first string, hook it onto your crochet hook and pull it under the first string. Flip your crochet hook upside down, and as you do that you'll see that it creates a loop. Pull the loop up onto the hook and take and hook that string that you're holding with your pinky finger onto the crochet hook. Then you'll just pull it through that loop like that. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky when you're holding all of those pieces together. Then you'll be left with something that looks like a little bit of a pretzel there. The important thing when you're working with a magic ring is to make sure that you're working over top of these two strings here at the top and leaving a tail so that you can pull it nice and tight at the end. So let's say that your pattern called for 6 single crochet into a magic ring. You'll take your hook and go under both, see I'm under both of those strings right there, pull your yarn through and crochet over top of those two strings. To hold my circle, I like to just wrap my working yarn around my fingers, and then I take my extra fingers and I just hook them through and grasping onto those two strings and leaving the tail. I find that just a little bit easier to work within the magic ring. If you're working along and you find that your tail is just getting a little bit too short, no problem. Just give it a bit of a pull and it'll make your tail a little bit longer so that you can continue to work within the circle. Once you've completed what your pattern calls for to work within the magic ring, you'll just take that tail and pull it. That closes up that circle nice and tight. Then you would just slip stitch into the beginning stitch or whatever your pattern calls for to close that up nice and tight. And that is how you do the magic ring.